Well, we all know it too well. So many of us have to fight traffic every morning and every evening trying to get from point A to point B.
That's right, but Travis County leaders, they're taking some new steps to potentially ease some congestions on the roads. KVUE's Malia Masamoto joining us live from the Travis County Administration Building in downtown Austin to explain. Malia.
Well, Ashley and Mark, this morning Travis County commissioners approved a nearly $125,000 feasibility study to look at a new alternate commuter rail line to connect Austin and San Antonio. Now, TxDOT is already looking at a separate rail study along I-35, but county leaders say that one may not be the best option. More and more people are laying the tracks for their future here in Central Texas.
This is a very fast-growing region.
But even with the massive expansion project for I-35 in the works, Travis County Judge Andy Brown says there won't be enough space for all the drivers.
We're not going to be able to build our way using highways out of the connection problem that we have with San Antonio.
For years, he's been talking with Union Pacific about adding a high-speed passenger rail connecting the two cities.
If you wanted to see a Spurs game in San Antonio, you could go there very quickly and come back the same night. If you work in San Antonio or work in Austin or vice versa, it would make that trip very predictable, very easy.
TxDOT has been studying a route along I-35, but Judge Brown says this may not be the best option.
It's tough. Freight trains generally are much longer than passenger trains and they go a lot slower. So it's hard to make the two of them work on one line.
On Tuesday, commissioners approved a new feasibility study to look at an alternate route mostly along SH 130 and I-10.
I think it's incredibly important as we look at the way that Austin and San Antonio are merging as a metroplex.
People are just ecstatic about the prospect because nobody likes being stuck on I-35, and it's going to get worse with all the construction on I-35.
Judge Brown hopes this plan would get more support from the state because it wouldn't take private land to build it. And looking at other cities that have built something similar, he says it might not be long until it's here.
I think if we all got on board with that, we could build it probably before we finish the construction on I-35.
Yeah. The study is expected to wrap up in March of next year. Then Judge Brown says after that, they'd have to figure out how to pay for it, whether that's locally or spread out across the counties between here and Bexar County, and then hopefully also get some help from the federal government for the project funding. Reporting live in downtown Austin, Malia Masamoto, KVUE News.